research has found new connection between the eyes and the touch. This is what has been discovered according to New York University research. Tiny eye movements can be used as an index of humans' ability to anticipate relevant information in the environment independent of the information's sensory modality. A team of scientists has found the work reveals a connection between eye movements and the sense of touch. The fact that tiny eye movements can hinder our ability to discriminate tactile stimuli, and that the suppression of those eye movements before an anticipated tactile stimulus can enhance that same ability, may reflect that control brain areas as well as common neural and cognitive resources underlie both eye movements and the processing of tactile stimuli. This is what Marisa Carrasco, professor of psychology and neuroscience at New York University, says. She's a senior author of the paper, and that appears in the latest issue of the journal Nature Communications, July 6, 2020. She says this connection between the eyes and touch reveals a surprising link between perception, cognition, and action. This is what Stephanie Badd, NYU postdoctoral researcher, first author of the paper, says. The study asked human participants to distinguish between two kinds of vibrations, fast, high frequency versus slow or low frequency, that were produced by a device connected to their finger. The researchers then tracked even the tiniest of their involuntary eye movements, known as microsadases, and these small rapid eye movements are known to occur when we try to fixate our gaze on one spot. Here, participants were instructed to focus their vision on a fixation spot on a computer screen. A cue, a tap elicited by the device at their finger, would announce the next imminent vibration. What the participants did not know is that the time interval between the cue and the tactile vibration was the central part of the experimental design. The manipulation of that interval allowed participants in some blocks to predict with more accuracy precisely when the vibration would happen. Notably, when they had that precise information, the researchers could see not only how the participants' microsades rates would decrease just before the vibration stimulus, but also how their ability to distinguish between fast and slow vibrations was enhanced by the suppression of microsades. The paper's other co-authors were Carolyn Myers of NYU graduate student, Shmolit Yuval Greenberg, an associate professor at Tel Aviv University. The study was supported by the National Institute of Health and by the United States Israel Binational Science Foundation. This was materials provided New York University. This is on Science Daily. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.